For Mini Challenge 1, we built a tool tailor-made for BankWorld using Aperture, a Web 2.0 visualization framework developed by Oculus Info Incorporated to rapidly create visual analytics. The main Bank of Money view rolls up machine activity by region and fits it all on a single screen. Each region breaks down machines by function with a stacked bar chart. The bar chart indicates the number and severity of events over time in 3 areas: policy in red, performance in black, and suspicious activity in green. Background shading on the chart indicates that a time slice falls outside business hours. Trend buttons and a date picker control the horizontal axis of the chart. A scale slider lets you exaggerate the vertical axis. Charts can also be filtered by type of issue. For drill down, regions expand to show charts by branch. Double-clicking any chart shows a detailed table of event counts, and clicking the counts provides a list of IP addresses. Finally, you can select multiple regions or branches, which highlights them on a map and allows you to compare details of the machines in those regions. Starting with the 2 p.m. view on February 3rd, a bright red dot stood out on Data Center 2. Turning off green and black charts and increasing the vertical scale made the dot easier to see. Clicking on the chart shows a possible virus infection, and by clicking on the count, we see an IP list indicating a single machine was affected. At 2 p.m. on February 3rd, we can also see an uptrend in the red bars indicating policy deviations. At 2 p.m., most regions are closed for business, and workstations are supposed to be turned off. Yet the view shows workstation activity across Bank of Money regions. Drilling down to the table view shows relatively small numbers of workstations, servers, and ATMs going down for maintenance during off hours. To detect anomalies in policy, we turn off other types of activity, then switch to a 48-hour view showing the full time series. An upward trend is clearly visible and can be enhanced by increasing vertical scale. A table shows an increase not just in the number, but also the severity of deviations over 48 hours. A 3-hour view early on February 2nd shows serious policy deviations occur starting at 8:30. To look for anomalies in activity, we showed the full time series by switching to a 48-hour view ending at 8 a.m. on the 4th. We then filtered out all but the green suspicious activity and saw gaps in regions 8 and 9 compared to other regions. Clicking on the graphs, we compared table views. The counts showed external device connections not being reported in regions 8 and 9. Looking at the black performance activity charts, we saw a gap in regions 6 and 46, with the tables confirming that fully consumed CPU activity was not being reported. The 48-hour view shows the same after-hours maintenance activity we observed earlier, but happening over the entire 2-day reporting period. Opening the event details table for a region again shows relatively small numbers of workstations, servers, and ATMs going down for maintenance after hours. Suspecting there may be differences between the first and second day, we moved to the end of the time series, adjusted the vertical scale so the bars just filled the charts, and turned off policy status. Then, switching the view 1 day earlier and hitting the backwards and forwards buttons on the browser, we compared the 2 days. On the first day, we saw a decreasing activity trend in region 25 and an increasing trend in Data Center 5. We then used the table views for each day to confirm the trends.